last! How I have looked forward to finding you, Soul Warden. I confirmed the blight we saw in Weaver's Fen can resist corruption. But your allies at Cairdan, especially that leaf lover Sun Fu Chun, refuse to hear me out. In crises, caution can be foolish. But I'm willing to humor her. I trust she'll be joining us. Fine. Before we proceed, however, I've discovered there are suspicious activities in this region. Enemies of a different sort. Varangians. Ruthless raiders who seek to amass all the island's magical artifacts. They often search Mirden's old haunts. If you'll investigate their camp to the south, I'll wait and smooth out Sun's ruffled feathers. You'll be glad to know Sun and I have settled our differences. And although my studies will be slowed somewhat, they will continue. But you've returned from the Varangians' camp. Tell me, what did you find? So my brother was here. I knew he ranged this far north, but I did not know he studied the Angry Earth. Ah, this is quite a revelation.
I think we're now agreed on continuing Morgaine's research, but with caution. I hope this new collaborative spirit is here to stay.
Well, it seems you found something to capture Morgaine's attention. That's good, because I should like to share with you more about this wondrous place we venture into. Please, follow me.
Behold, Eden Grove, the jewel of Aeternum. Here is a land where nature still commands. It's thorny, poisonous and beautiful. You'll never find in all the world such an abundance of peculiar flora. Speaking of peculiar, did you know the life cycle of the Angry Earth begins in Eden Grove? I've been studying them for ages, but always from a distance. Now, I'm finally to the heart of the matter. They're key to defeating the corrupted, I'm sure of it. There's a druid settlement nearby. They brokered a shaky truce with the Angry Earth in order to maintain a colony here. No small feat, that. The druids will point us to the answers we seek. There are countless ancient ruins in Eden Grove, most of them constructed before the Angry Earth came. But the terraces on these roads were built later, possibly even by humans who worship the Angry Earth. Yes, that is likely. There may even be glyphs in the stonework that will give us hints to the Angry Earth's origins. Let us search, and if you find anything, give a shout, and I will attempt to translate. glyphs tell a tale of a civil war between the ancient immortals, those who sought to harness the power of corruption, battling against those who refused. As the corrupted neared victory, there was a final, desperate act of sacrifice. These noble ancients, surrendering themselves, their Azoth to cleanse the scourge. From their discarded earthly shells, new life arose. Nature twisted in power and thirsting for vengeance. Years passed. The boon of the ancient sacrifice blessing these lands. The angry earth flourished, and Eden Grove along with it. But this surge was not to last. The age-old evil arose again, and the wars of crimson madness began. It seems the spawn of the sacrificed ancients developed new defenses, the Blight as we now know it. The angry earth again overcame, becoming a threat to not just corruption, but this time to the towns and settlements of humanity as well. Even now, when we once again share in facing a greater threat, we mustn't forget, this is their home, and they will defend it. We must trespass lightly here. Everything I've learned on Aeternum now needs to be reconsidered in this new light. If these glyphs are truthful, the angry earth literally grew from the bones of dead ancients. I confess I'm somewhat in shock. Yes, we must. I caught a glimpse of an encampment down the road by the water. Perhaps Morgaine is there. We should head there directly, if for no other reason than to have a safe place to consider what we have learned.
Is this really my journal? The leather cover, the embossed kanji, the words I'll never see. Do not touch that glyph. It looks harmless, but it has a strange magic. Yes, I noticed that too. This pattern has an almost feral quality. The glyphs at the ancient sites seem so refined in comparison. Interesting that these patterns could exist in the same language. The merchant said he saw similar symbols at a nearby waterfall. I must find a way to get there and search the place. We need every advantage we can get against the demons that inhabit this island. You know, that's possible. But these symbols are so different from each other. It seems like they don't belong to the same system. We have so many unique languages in the old world. I'm sure Aeternum has others that we've never seen. Then you shall be of great help, my friend. Be careful. Do not touch the glyph, or you may suffer a fate similar to mine. The ice wolves may also have been linked to the shards that pierced my eyes.
Perfect. Perfect. The bones are inside, with rubies for the heart and eyes, and charred pieces of ebony to hold it all together. The puppet is complete. No, making the puppet was just the first step. Now it is time to visit the wishing tree. Tales say that the wishing tree grants wishes, but only if you have made a sufficient offering. I don't know. What I do know is that none of my previous offerings worked. The puppet of snow and blood and ash barely lasted a day before it melted away. The puppet of paper and dye didn't fare much better. Bones of ancient guardians? Rubies? Ebony? If the offering is not sufficient this time, I do not know what I shall do. Please, take it to the tree for me. I do not think I can bear to go through with it again. Something is different. I can feel it. The air has a hint of warmth to it. The wind holds fewer sighs. These things take time. We must be patient. The tales did not say how long it would take for the offering to be accepted. Only that given time, it would.
From your expression, you have discovered something. Please, let it not be another body. Tell me truthfully. I can handle the worst. So, the dreaded Bearmore beast was just a person out for a bit of fun. What kind of fool thinks that's a good idea? Great Cleave is full of real terrors. There's no need to add imaginary ones. Speaking of real terrors, while you were off tracking the Belmore beast, there have been reports of more attacks on the Northern Road. This time, by creatures with glowing blue eyes. The color of the eyes, along with their ability to manipulate ice, leads me to believe that these creatures aren't natural. We can't allow them to make home here in Great Cleave. There are a number of caves where they might have made home for themselves. I suggest you check them to make sure. You look like you've been in quite a fight. Was it with the Yeti? Have you managed it? Ah! Those rhyme moves are vicious. Clearing them out certainly helps protect the travelers in these woods. I wonder if having them around means we're less likely to have Yetis move into the area. I hate to bring it up again, but there have been more news of the Belmore beast. These tales are far more gruesome from the last. They talk of travelers getting ripped limb from limb. It wouldn't hurt, though I can't imagine Bob has a hand in this, unless we are vastly mistaken about the nature of his character. He seemed harmless, misguided and foolish, but harmless. The tales tell of horrors up in Mangled Heights. Sadly, this is nothing new. All the news from the Heights are filled with tragic stories of travelers who got in over their heads.
It hurts! It's real! The beast! I didn't believe. Not really. It headed up the mountain. I think it took my spleen.
You did it! I almost can't believe it. It's been so long since I've seen something other than potatoes to eat. Tell me I'm not dreaming. Piroshkis! I have the flour for the dough, the onions, and so many potatoes. But now, I can make them truly delicious with tortilla, cheese, and tender meat. We'll be feasting soon. Thank you so much for bringing the ingredients. Now that I have what I need,
I want to do something to help the Soul Wardens at Warden's Rise. I've already made food for everyone stationed here, and I want to spread the bounty around. I can't imagine the kind of swill they're eating over there, the poor dears. All the more reason to run this basket of piping hot piroshkis over to Warden's Rise before they get cold. Alas, you can't use the Spirit Shrine as it disrupts the delicate flavor of the piroshkis.
Welcome to the Great Club. Stop by any time you like to get out of the chill.